What's up, FANVERSATION fans? I'm Katie Cullen, and I'm here at Anime Expo 2024 with Faye Mata. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing all right. How's the con treating you so far?
Well, I pretty much just walked in. So I haven't done anything else but this. And what a joy it is to be here.
I've talked with you. It's amazing, and we're done.
Well, that was kidding.
Shortest interview on this channel.
No, but I haven't done anything yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, you have a signing today, correct?
I have a signing, and then I have to jump on a plane. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anime Expo is always chaos.
It truly.
Before and after it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it truly is. So you're jumping on a plane to go to.
I'm going to New York City. Go Fest. Pokemon Go Fest. I could tell you the crazy story that ended
I was going to say, yeah, tell us a little bit about GoFest. Tell us about your involvement in the Pokemon franchise. To my understanding, there is much of it.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's funny. So I do work on Pokemon. I'm a voice in Pokemon Horizons, which is on Netflix right now. I'm Dot, Nidothing, and Terapagos. But separate from the anime, I am just a huge Pokemon enjoyer, to the point where I make content around it for fun, and I try to keep that separate so not to get into weeds or anything with Pokemon. But pretty much, I decided to fly to Madrid, like 2 weeks ago? How long ago was that? I don't know. Pokemon Go Fest Madrid, because I just had a magical open weekend. Usually every weekend I'm at some kind of convention, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just starved to always be doing something, but I filled the weekend with, I'm gonna go to Europe. So I went there, and because I knew some of the Niantic people, they were like, oh, hey, like, if you come, we'll get you a free ticket in. And so, like, I went and I hung out, and it was so much fun, just basically catching all kinds of, like, rare, legendary Pokemon with these location cards that show, like, we're in Madrid right now. I just met a lot of other creators and stuff, but it was such a good time. They were like, hey, do you want to go to the New York Go Fest? It's like 2 weeks from now. And I was just like, that's Anime Expo though. I'm working Anime Expo. Well, technically I'm only working Friday, so I could just miss the one day and then fly over right after. And they were like, it's up to you. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do that. So here I am, doing two events at the same time because I have no chill.
100% maximum no chill. Sometimes it's a fun way to do it, though.
Chill maxin'.
So who's your current companion in Pokemon Go, then?
Okay. So in Madrid, I caught a Hundo Lunala. And for those who don't know what a Hundo is, it means the stats are perfect. And it's a legendary. Lunala is a legendary Pokemon. So it was very rare and exciting for me to get. But usually it's Alolan Ninetales, because Alolan Ninetales is my favorite Pokemon.
Alolan Ninetales is so cute, though.
I love it. And Alolan Vulpix, the pre-evolution. So cute.
So those are your favorite Pokemon, then? Or do you have, like, a laundry list?
They're definitely my number one. I count that as, like, the same thing, because it's the family. Although it's... Because I voice Terapagos, it's very close. It's very close for number one. Especially the more we record episodes of Pokemon, I feel more and more attached to this cute creature with big secrets. I can't even explain it. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's one of the cutest legendaries I've ever seen, even just as a Pokemon fan, and it packs a lot of power in that tiny jeweled shell. And I just can't believe that I get to voice it.
Where did you find your Terapagos voice, then?
So when we record anime, we get to hear the original Japanese, and sometimes we try to stay as close as possible to it, but sometimes you can make it your own way. I chose to stay pretty close to the Japanese, but it's like slightly higher. Let me see if I can do it. Because that's really what people ever want.
I mean, I'm here for you, but if you'd like to do it, I'm here for that too. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And it's just the turtle, and it walks around and it gets lost all the time. And Liko, the main character who is taking care of it and is curious about what its backstory is and everything, is always losing it. And it's so funny because when you see the animation, Terapagos is walking like this really slowly, but I don't know how they always lose it. Like they do the like dotted line outline thing, like where did it go? And that's just a running gag with Terapagos.
It's like a horror movie killer where they're only ever walking, but they cover so much ground.
Yes, exactly. And I swear it is a secret killer.
Just a secret one, though.
But that turtle does crimes. Not really. It's so innocent. It's so innocent.
I don't know. I'm kind of here for legendary crime turtle.
Maybe. Watch the show. Watch
the show. Find out Terapagos does crimes.
Find out if it does crimes. Pokemon do be doing crimes.
Speaking of anime, and I feel like crimes is also a good segue. Konosuba Season 3 has dropped. You voice Aqua.
Definitely criminals, definitely.
Tell us a little bit about Aqua. Tell us a little bit about how you got into that role, what you bring to the voice, your favorite part of voicing her. Just tell us a little about Aqua.
I love Aqua so much. Okay, first of all, we talked about it a little bit because you're decked out in blue and I'm a huge blue enjoyer. Well, I'm like a light blue specific enjoyer. Like my entire room is a specific shade of like 00CCFF.
The fact that you know the code for it is amazing. You know what you like.
I do. It's that and lighter into white. It's just like icy. You know, I really like that. Anyway, Aqua's hair is pretty much there. And when I booked, and my favorite thing to perform is comedy. So, I don't know, booking Konosuba and Aqua has been amazing, and we're at 3 seasons now. And I think it's just one of the best gifts that an actor could ever get, to have a character that grows over time and you get more seasons, and it's just really, well, I don't know how much she grew though. Aqua's kind of a brat, but she's really fun to play because her emotions are all over the place. I got to, you know, yell as her, cry as her, sing as her. She gets angry, pouty, begs, just all kinds of fun scenarios with her. And always getting in trouble, hence the doing crimes.
Is there any particular aspect of her that you enjoy voicing the most? Is it the crimes?
Honestly, I think it's just getting to do the crimes. I'm just kidding. It's the range. Her range is really, really fun to play because it's so big. The thing about anime is a lot of anime characters can be kind of like flat. I don't know how to explain that. Actually, I think they've been better nowadays, but typically it's like, I'm this archetype and I'm that the entire time.
A static character as opposed to a dynamic one.
Yeah. And I feel like Aqua's really dynamic. She's really fun and ridiculous, and there's something about her where other people have explained to me, like, she's a brat, but she's endearing in a way, like a little sister that you simultaneously want to punt and protect.
My understanding.
To punt my sister. Adrian, don't look.
I feel like that's some sibling dynamic.
Yeah. I love my siblings. I love them to the moon and back.
But you're not going to punt them to the moon and back.
No, not this time.
Your siblings are watching this like, I'm learning things.
No, they're so fun. There's 4 of us together, and we all played like Animal Crossing and would just like fish together and stuff. Like, it's fun. It's wholesome.
What other video games do you enjoy playing? With them, on your own? Do you take them with your Pokemon Go excursions, or is that a you thing?
Well, they live in Seattle, and I live in not Seattle. But I do visit them every year for PAX, and that's usually really fun. And I try not to work during that weekend because usually it's like I'm working an event every weekend, but that's also my birthday weekend, and then I get to hang out with family, and so there's always like bonding time with video games involved. So, yeah. But yeah, I love video games. Video games are really fun. I used to compete in video games with Smash Bros. One of the panels that I like to do at conventions is try to beat Faye Mata at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, also sometimes called Final Boss Faye Mata.
Who's your main?
I main Palutena.
Yes.
Yes, and it's really fun because everyone always comes up thinking they're gonna beat me. And I put a lot of hours in that game. I put a lot, like an unhealthy amount.
I was going to say, how many people underestimate you because of your main?
I think a lot of people underestimate me by both knowing that I'm just a voice actor and what I look like. And that's a whole other interview, I think. And
She's too cute to destroy me.
Sometimes I've had oh my gosh, and that's another interview. I've been proposed to a few times. I've gotten death threats depending on my characters that I voice. It's really fascinating. Well, it's like sometimes people can't tell the difference between the actor and the character, and that's another interview.
It feels a little weird to segue into this from that, but do you have anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I adore you, but not in a parasocial way. No, really. Thank you so much for following me and enjoying my work, whether it's a comedic character or someone that grinds your gears. I do play a lot of villains nowadays. It's so funny. I used to play like a lot of cute little wholesome girls, and as my voice has become more sultry over the years, I've been cast more as the mommies.
So you can do crimes.
So I can do crimes. I could do crimes before. I think anybody could do crimes. You could do crimes too. I don't endorse that though. Please don't do that.
You could do crimes, but don't.
Yeah,
don't do crimes. Don't do
Think
crimes.
about how you could, but don't actually do it. Scream into a pillow or something.
Write a book about it.
Write a book.
There you go.
Read a book.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. You've been a delight.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so much fun. I love the Anime Expo. It's so much fun. I get to see people all the time that like I haven't seen people in like 80 million years, and sometimes I only ever see them at this event.
This really is a con for going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Formed.
Yes. Thank you, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.